Hey guys, so today I've decided to take the time to explain some problems that I found with Sparking Zero in regards to the game since release. Now, I know that this is probably like already apparent to a lot of people, but in the short time of playing, I've gotten to, I believe it is A5 with Pan alone during single battle, and I've come to realize that some really concerning problems, especially in regards to single battle for Sparking Zero. So if you are a specialist or play a certain character that isn't like, I don't know, SSJ4 Gogeta or UI Goku or even like Z Broly or Hit, you're gonna have a pretty hard time because the stat difference between weaker characters and stronger characters is quite apparent. In order to overcome these characters, if you decide to specialize in a weaker character, you would have to play extremely well. You would need to have a really good understanding of comboing, movement, good reading, and be really optimal as well. And on top of this, resource management. Now, as far as how to fix this, the only real way to fix it is by actually making stats less significant, or actually just coming to a median when it comes to characters in single battle. The system is fine for the standard game mode being DP battle due to the fact that a character's strength is directly correlated with the point system, max points being 15, and the system makes sense for DP, but for single battle, not really. If you actually want to get to a high rank, be it anything higher than A5, bridging to S or even S or higher, you actually need to play a character that is really competent or really strong. And this is really bad because it cuts out like 90% of the cast for the game. You are limited to a handful of characters if you actually want to reach certain ranks, as playing characters that don't fall under this category will make it kind of impossible to reach these high ranks because you would have to overly compensate by skill. Now, I've been playing Pan, and on a regular basis, I fight these top tier characters such as SSJ4 Gogeta, UI Goku, and whatnot that are really strong. Even Super Vegito, I think, is actually pretty strong as well. You need to completely outplay your opponent in order to win, and there is absolutely no room for error. You cannot let your opponent go into sparking, and it is also really annoying as well that there are characters that go into sparking immediately, and this also takes away from the resource management that you have to do. So should you play a character that is really good, on top of being a good player, you have your fundamentals down, you're good at countering. I think there's like 5 or 6 different types of countering. You're good at your defensive options, and your offense is pretty on point as well, and you're pretty optimal. You'll do really, really well if you're playing these strong characters, but if you are to play a weaker character, you will need these fundamentals down to a T, or else you'll find it really hard just to get out of B ranks. But if this were to change in the future, it would actually give other characters more viability, and you would actually start seeing more variety in a single battle, because me personally, I prefer single battle more than DP battle. I kind of like just the simple one-on-one factor. I don't know what it is, but I don't think DP battle is necessarily bad, but it's just an appeal. So hopefully going forward with this game, we will see changes made that actually encourage the use of other characters outside of the main top 5 or 10 characters that you see in this game on a regular basis. Because every time you go into ranked, you will see the same few characters in rotation, and very unlikely will you see anything different. But yeah, I kind of hope this would change sooner rather than later, because I've had the luxury of getting to fight some people who play characters that are not as strong, but actually prove themselves quite well by having pretty strong game knowledge. And I know this game is pretty young. I think not even a week old at the time of uploading, but it is clear that now people are starting to learn the fundamental mechanics more as you get to, I believe, B rank. In D rank, you have people that don't really know what they're doing, you know, probably just picked up the game and are trying to learn their mechanics. C rank, people are starting to learn their defensive options, because I believe that in this game defense is actually more important than offense, given the amount of options you actually have in order to get out of combos and get rid of enemy pressure. B ranks, you will start to see people begin to actually use their defensive options more optimally, to an extent at least. There's times when you are attacking someone from the back and you can tell if they know how to super counter or not by the fact that they do not escape combos when back turned, letting you do the most amount of damage you can possibly do with your character. It is when you reach A rank and higher that you actually start and see people that actually understand all of this game's mechanics. They know how to defend, their offense is good, they're optimal, they maintain pressure, they resource manage, and so hopefully in the future we will see people use characters that are not as popular, but this will only happen if we actually see some type of stat balancing for those who enjoy single battle. So let's see what the future holds.